Welcome back to our channel, Life Nexus, where we embark on thrilling adventures into the fascinating world of animals. From the majestic to the mysterious, we've captured awe-inspiring moments that showcase the diversity and wonder of wildlife. Join us as we journey through the captivating landscapes and encounter remarkable creatures that call our planet home. From the depths of the oceans to the heights of the skies, every video is a window into the extraordinary lives of animals. In our latest adventures, we've witnessed the graceful dance of dolphins gliding through crystal clear waters, the playful antics of mischievous monkeys swinging from tree to tree, and the breathtaking beauty of rare and endangered species thriving in their natural habitats on different parts of the earth. But our journey doesn't end there. Each video is more than just a glimpse into the lives of animals. It's a reminder of the interconnectedness of all living things and the importance of conservation and stewardship. Through our videos, we aim to inspire curiosity, appreciation, and empathy for the creatures we share our planet with. Together, we can make a difference in protecting and preserving the delicate balance of ecosystems and ensuring a bright future for generations to come. So join us on this wild adventure as we celebrate the beauty and diversity of our natural world. Get ready to embark on an unforgettable journey with us. Stay tuned for our upcoming animal videos where every moment is a chance to marvel at the magic of nature. But right now, let's dive into what we've featured so far. Exploring the world of flightless birds, Part 1. Flightless birds, a remarkable and diverse group, have evolved unique characteristics and adaptations that set them apart from their soaring counterparts. From the towering ostrich to the adorable kiwi, these fascinating creatures have captivated our imaginations and sparked curiosity about their lives on the ground. There are about 60 species of flightless birds living today, belonging to different groups and families. They rely on their ability to run or swim and have adapted to different environments and habitats. Some of the most well-known flightless birds are: Number 1. Ostrich. The ostrich is known as the giant runner of the African savanna. The ostrich is native to Africa and holds the title of the world's largest and heaviest bird. Known for its impressive speed, it is a formidable runner capable of reaching speeds up to 45 miles per hour. Despite its massive size, the ostrich has strong, muscular legs that makes it adapted for swift movements across the open plains, helping them escape from predators in the wild. Ostriches have 2 toes on each foot, a unique feature among flightless birds. This 2-toed structure provides them with greater speed and agility when running. The inner toe is larger and bears most of the bird's weight, while the outer toe is smaller and aids in balance. Interestingly, the ostrich is also recognized for its distinctive plumage. Its feathers are not only soft but also serve a unique purpose. During courtship displays, male ostriches flaunt their feathers, creating a striking dance to attract potential mates. These feathers are often used in the fashion industry to create luxurious items like feather boas and accessories. Ostrich feathers are not only beautiful, but also lightweight and durable. Ostriches are water wizards. Despite being native to arid regions, ostriches don't need to drink water frequently. They can survive for long periods without water by extracting moisture from the vegetation they consume. Ostriches are social birds that live in groups called flocks. These flocks often consist of multiple females, their offspring, and a dominant male. The dominant male, identified by its black feathers, is responsible for protecting the group from potential threats. They have exceptionally keen eyesight, which is essential for spotting predators, thanks to their large eyes measuring around 2 inches in diameter. Ostrich eggs are the largest of any bird species. They are so massive that one ostrich egg is equivalent to about 24 chicken eggs in volume. The eggs have a thick, hard shell that helps protect them from predators. Despite their size, ostrich eggs are surprisingly strong and can withstand the weight of an adult human standing on them. Number 2. Penguin. Penguins are freely referred to as masters of the sea. Many people associate penguins with Antarctica, but these birds are found in various regions, including South America, Africa, Australia, New Zealand, and the Galapagos Islands. Contrary to popular belief, penguins are not only adept swimmers, but also skilled navigators on land. These flightless birds, native to the southern hemisphere, have evolved powerful flippers for streamlined swimming and use their wings as flippers to propel themselves through the water. The unique swimming technique is called porpoising. Instead of maintaining a constant depth while swimming, they frequently leap out of the water and then dive back in. This behavior helps them travel quickly through the water, avoiding predators, and breathe more efficiently. Penguins are not known for their graceful strides on land. Their waddling walk with a side-to-side rocking motion is both endearing and comical. The upright posture and short legs contribute to this distinctive gait, making them look like little comedians on tuxedo. But penguins aren't just clumsy on land, they often slide on their bellies across icy surfaces. While this is some way to have fun, it is also an efficient means of traveling across the ice, helping them conserve energy. Penguins have a remarkable adaptation to extreme cold temperatures. Their feathers are densely packed and overlap, creating a waterproof layer that insulates them from the icy water. Additionally, they have a thick layer of blubber beneath their skin, providing extra insulation and buoyancy. The color of their bodies make penguins look like nature's little gentlemen in their black and white tuxedos. It is as if they are perpetually dressed for a black tie event in the Arctic. Many penguin species are known for their strong sense of monogamy. Once they find a mate, they often stay together for the entire breeding season or even for life. Emperor penguins in particular showcase incredible parenting skills. They form long-lasting bonds and share responsibilities for raising their chicks, including incubating the eggs in the harsh Antarctic conditions. They balance the precious eggs on their feet and cover them with a warm layer of feathers. Meanwhile, the females embark on long foraging journeys to bring back food for their chicks after hatching. Penguins undergo a process called molting, where they shed and replace their old feathers. During this period, they are temporarily unable to swim and hunt as efficiently. To compensate, penguins enter a phase of intense feeding before molting, building up a layer of fat to sustain them during this period of temporary vulnerability. We have only discussed 2 of these flightless birds at this time. Do come along on a second video as we discuss 3 more counterparts. Exploring the world of flightless birds, Part 2. In this video, we will talk about the kiwi, cassowary, and rare. Do come along to find out intriguing and interesting facts about these majestic birds. Number 1. Kiwi. The kiwi is a small, flightless bird native to New Zealand and has a distinctive long, slender beak. What sets the kiwi apart is its remarkable sense of smell, something that is very rare among birds. It has nostrils located at the tip of its beak, unlike most birds that have them near their head. The kiwi has a very poor eyesight, and despite being nocturnal, it still can't see very well. Little wonder it relies on its sense of smell and whiskers to find food in the dark. The kiwi sniffs out insects, worms, and grubs hidden beneath the forest floor. The kiwi is the smallest of the flightless bird group, which also includes ostriches, emus, cassowaries, and rheas. It is about the size of a chicken but can weigh up to 4 kilograms. It lays the largest eggs in proportion to its body size of any bird in the world. The eggs can weigh up to 1/4 of the female's body mass. The chicks hatch fully developed and can fend for themselves within days. Baby kiwis take about 3 to 5 years to grow to their adult size. The birds can live to be 25 to 50 years old. The kiwi is monogamous and forms long-term pairs that can last for decades. The male and female share the incubation and care of the eggs and chicks. They communicate with each other using a variety of calls, including a shrill whistle that gives them their name. The kiwi is an endangered species due to habitat loss and predation by introduced mammals such as dogs, cats, ferrets, stoats, and rats. There are about 70,000 kiwis left in New Zealand, and their population declines by about 27 kiwis per week. The kiwi is a unique and iconic bird that represents the natural and cultural heritage of New Zealand. It is also a symbol of the country's people, who are often called kiwis. Number 2. Cassowary. Let's delve into the fascinating world of the cassowary, a remarkable flightless bird found in the tropical rainforest of Australia and New Guinea. The cassowary is believed to be the third tallest and second heaviest living bird in the world, and it is known for its striking blue and black coloration. The cassowary is equipped with a hard, helmet-like casque on its head. The casque is made of spongy material covered in keratin. Scientists aren't entirely sure of its purpose, but it could serve as a protective shock absorber as they navigate dense underbrush or even play a role in their vocalizations. The casque adds to the mysterious appearance of these birds. The necks of cassowaries are long and muscular, allowing them to reach vegetation high in the trees. Their eyes are large and dark, providing excellent vision in the rainforest. Cassowaries have strong muscular legs that end in 3-toed feet with sharp claws. They stand approximately 6 feet tall and weigh over 100 pounds. The cassowary is often dubbed the murder bird. Why? It possesses a 5-inch claw on each foot, which it can use to deliver powerful kicks. Cassowaries are among the few bird species known to have killed humans, a reputation they've earned by their swift and deadly attacks. When attacking, cassowaries charge, kick, and sometimes even jump up to 5 feet in the air. Imagine encountering a bird that can leap like that. Their agility and speed can make them formidable adversaries in their rainforest habitat. They can sprint at an impressive 30 miles per hour. The government of Australia recognizes the importance of protecting these incredible creatures. The southern cassowary is currently endangered, and conservation efforts are underway to safeguard their rainforest habitat and ensure their survival. Number 3. Rare. The rare is a flightless bird native to South America, and they are sometimes called South American ostriches due to their similar appearance. They are large birds with gray-brown plumage, long legs, and long necks. They are basically of 2 types, the greater rare and the lesser rare. The greater rare can reach up to 67 inches tall at the head and weigh up to 40 kilograms, while the lesser rare is smaller with a height of about 39 inches. Rares inhabit open grasslands, shrublands, and forests in South America. Evidence suggests that promiscuity occurs in the wild. Females copulate with several males simultaneously. They lay eggs in different nests independently of whether the incubating male fathers those eggs. Once the communal nest is established, the male takes charge of incubating the eggs. The male incubates the eggs for about 5 to 6 weeks. After hatching, the male continues to care for the chicks, providing warmth, protection, and guidance. Rares have strong legs designed for running, allowing them to reach impressive speeds when threatened. They can reach speeds of up to 60 kilometers per hour. When running, their necks are almost horizontal to the ground. Unlike many other flightless birds, rares are social creatures and often form flocks of 20 to 30 individuals, emphasizing the importance of community in their survival strategies. In conclusion, flightless birds, though grounded in their movements, soar in their uniqueness and adaptability. From the vast plains of Africa to the icy expanses of Antarctica, these birds have carved out niches for themselves, showcasing the wonders of creation and the diversity of life on Earth. Whether racing across the savannah or gracefully navigating the seas, flightless birds continue to capture our awe and admiration for the marvels they bring to our natural world. The Fiercest Animals on Earth, Part 1. The fiercest animals on Earth are those that have the ability and willingness to harm or kill other animals or humans, either for food, territory, or defense. There are many ways to measure fierceness, such as size, strength, speed, venom, bite force, aggression, or number of deaths caused. Depending on the criteria, different animals may rank higher or lower on the list of the fiercest animals. For example, based on the number of deaths caused, one source stated that the deadliest animal in the world is not a shark or a lion, but a mosquito. Why? Mosquitoes are responsible for killing more than 700,000 people every year by transmitting diseases such as malaria, dengue, yellow fever, and Zika virus. Other animals that cause a high number of human deaths include snakes, dogs, tsetse flies, and freshwater snails. However, in this video, we will consider the fierceness of animals based on their physical attributes, size, and aggression. In that case, some of the animals that could be on the list are: Number 1. The great white shark. This is the largest predatory fish in the world and one of the most feared creatures of the ocean. It can grow up to 20 feet in length and weighs up to 5,000 pounds. That's like half the length of a big transit bus and more than double the weight of a polar bear. It has a powerful bite force and can rip apart prey with its 300 sharp, triangular teeth that are arranged in up to 7 rows, and can detect prey from miles away using its keen sense of smell and electroreception. It can smell 1 drop of blood in 100 liters of water and can sense the electrical impulses of a fish heartbeat. It hunts for seals, sea lions, dolphins, fish, and sometimes humans. The great white shark is a stealthy hunter that uses camouflage and speed to surprise its prey. It has a gray top and a white bottom, which helps it blend in with the water from above and below. This shark is misunderstood and feared by many people who often kill it out of revenge or sport. This makes it a vulnerable species of fish. But it's worth knowing that the great white shark is a fascinating and formidable animal that deserves respect and protection. It is not a mindless killing machine, but a complex and intelligent creature that has adapted to survive in a harsh environment. Number 2. Lion. The lion is the second largest cat in the world after the tiger and one of the most social of all big cats. It can grow up to 10 feet in length and weigh up to 550 pounds. It has a strong bite force enough to crush the skull of a zebra. It can also run up to 50 miles per hour, but only for short distances. The lion lives in groups called prides, which usually consist of related females and their cubs, plus a male or a small group of males who defend their territory. The lionesses do most of the hunting, while the males protect the pride from intruders and rival males.
The lion's mane is a distinctive feature that sets it apart from other cats. The mane is a sign of dominance and maturity, and it also helps protect the lion's neck from bites during fights. The lion is known for its loud and powerful roar, which can be heard up to 8 kilometers away. The lion roars to communicate with other lions, to mark its territory, and to intimidate its enemies. The lion is the only cat that roars in unison with other members of its pride. The lion's diet consists mainly of large herbivores such as zebras, wild beasts, buffaloes, and antelopes. Lions can eat up to 40 kilograms of meat in a single meal, which is about a quarter of their body weight. The lion also scavenges from other predators such as hyenas and leopards. The lion is truly formidable. It is not only the king of the jungle, but also a symbol of courage, strength, and pride. Number 3. Crocodile. These reptiles are opportunistic predators that can reach up to 21 feet in length and weigh up to 2,600 pounds. They live in lakes, rivers, and swamps. They are carnivorous animals and mostly hunt for fish, birds, amphibians, and anything else they come across. They are also extremely aggressive and attack anything that moves near them, including humans. They bite so strong and brutally and have high levels of aggression, so much that they sometimes cannibalize smaller crocodiles. They attack their prey by ambush and surprise and drag them underwater to drown. Crocodiles have sharp teeth that can tear flesh and bone, and they can replace each tooth up to 50 times in their lifetime. They have excellent senses of sight, smell, and hearing, which help them hunt at night and detect their prey from far away. Number 4. Hippopotamus. The hippopotamus is one of the fiercest animals on earth, not only because of its size and strength, but also because of its temperament and behavior. Here are some interesting facts about the hippo that show why it is such a formidable creature. The hippo has one of the most powerful bites in the animal kingdom, powerful enough to crush a crocodile or a human skull with ease. The hippo also has long, curved tusks that can grow up to 20 inches long and are used for fighting and defense. The hippo is very territorial and aggressive, especially in the water. It will attack anything that invades its space, including boats, humans, and other animals. Hippos are responsible for more human deaths than any other large land animal, killing an estimated 500 people a year in Africa. The hippo is mostly herbivorous, eating mainly grass and some fruits. However, it has been known to scavenge on carcasses or even kill and eat other animals such as wild beasts and zebras. This behavior is rare and may be due to stress, hunger, or dominance. We believe you found the information in this video interesting. However, there are more animals on this list. We implore you to join us on the next video where we consider other fascinating facts about animals that might interest you. The Fiercest Animals on Earth, Part 2. In this video, we will talk about 4 more animals. Please feel free to express your mind in the comment section. Number 1. Hyena. Hyenas have a reputation for being fierce and brutal. They are not only scavengers but also skilled hunters and fighters that can compete with other top predators. They are actually very bold and opportunistic predators. They can challenge lions, leopards, and wild dogs for their kills and sometimes even kill them. Hyenas have powerful jaws and teeth that can crush bones and tear through flesh. They can eat almost anything, including dead animals, humans, and other predators. Hyenas are intelligent and adaptable hunters that can cooperate in packs or hunt alone. They can chase down prey with their speed and stamina or ambush them with stealth and cunning. Hyenas have a complex social system that is based on dominance and cooperation. They live in large clans that can have up to 80 members, and each clan has a strict hierarchy that is enforced by aggression and submission. The females are larger and more dominant than the males, and the highest ranking female is the leader of the clan. They have a high level of testosterone that makes them aggressive and dominant. The looks of the hyena is enough to give it away as fierce. They have a hunched appearance with long forelegs and thick necks. Their backs slope noticeably downward from their heads to their tails. Hyenas have a variety of vocalizations that they use to communicate with each other and other animals. The most famous one is the laugh, which is a high-pitched giggle that can express excitement, nervousness, or frustration. Hyenas also make whoops, groans, grunts, growls, and wails, each with a different meaning and function. Number 2. Eagle. Eagles are some of the most powerful and majestic birds of prey in the world. They are admired as symbols of strength, freedom, wisdom, and courage. Here are some interesting details about the eagle as a fierce animal. The average wingspan of an eagle is around 6 to 7 feet, which is about twice the length of a human arm. The average weight of an eagle is between 3.6 to 6.8 kilograms, and the flight muscles in an eagle's wings often accounts for half the total weight of the bird. Eagles have amazing eyesight and can detect prey up to 2 miles away. Their eyes are large and angled away from the center of their face at a perfect degree that gives them a greater field of view. Eagles can wait patiently for their prey to come within striking range and then swoop down to catch them, or sometimes chase and capture their prey in mid-air using their speed and agility to outmaneuver them. They have strong muscular legs, powerful talons, and large hooked beaks that enable them to rip the flesh from their prey. They can lift up to 4 times their own body weight. Some species of eagles, such as the harpy eagle and the Philippine eagle, can prey on large animals like monkeys and sloths. Eagles are apex predators, meaning they are at the top of the food chain. They are not afraid to challenge other predators, such as wolves, bears, or humans, for their food or territory. They are also very protective of the mates and offspring and will defend them fiercely against any threats. Number 3. Komodo dragon. The Komodo dragon is the largest and heaviest lizard in the world, reaching up to 10 feet in length and 70 kilograms in weight. It can be found on a few islands in Indonesia. It is also a fierce predator that can hunt and kill animals much larger than itself, such as deer, pigs, water buffaloes, horses, and even humans. Komodo dragons can run up to 20 kilometers per hour for short bursts, and they can also swim and climb trees to ambush its prey or escape from danger. They have about 60 teeth that are serrated and curved backwards, making it easy to tear flesh and prevent prey from escaping. They have a powerful bite that delivers venom into the bloodstream of their prey. The venom contains a toxin that causes blood loss, shock, and paralysis. Komodo dragons often bite their prey and then follow them until they succumb to the venom. They can also cooperate with other dragons to bring down larger prey. Komodo dragons can eat up to 80% of their body weight in one meal, and they can swallow large chunks of meat whole. Number 4. Black mamba. The black mamba is one of the most feared snakes in the world, and for good reasons. The black mamba is the largest and fastest venomous snake in Africa, reaching up to 14 feet in length and 20 kilometers per hour in speed. The black mamba has a highly toxic venom that can kill a human in less than an hour, and it is known to be aggressive and unpredictable when confronted. It can strike at considerable range and may deliver a series of bites in rapid succession, injecting large amounts of potent neuro and cardiotoxin with each strike. The black mamba is both terrestrial and arboreal, meaning it can hunt on the ground and in the trees. It preys on birds, rodents, and other small mammals. It can defend itself by raising its head, spreading its neck flap, hissing, and biting. The black mamba is a formidable and highly dangerous snake that should be avoided at all costs. There is truly a lot to learn about nature and wildlife. Of course, there are more animals on this list than mentioned. Can you think of any? Let us know in the comment section.
Lion and tiger compared. The cat family is one of the most diverse and fascinating group of mammals on Earth. From the majestic lion to the adorable domestic cat, these animals share a common ancestry and a set of characteristics that make them unique among predators. In this video, we will explore some of the amazing facts and features of a few members of the cat family, such as their appearance, behavior, habitat, and conservation status. Whether you're a cat lover or a curious observer, you will surely find something to admire and appreciate about these remarkable creatures. In this video, we will be talking exclusively about lions and tigers. Lions and tigers are both members of the big cat family, Panthera, and are among the largest and most powerful predators in the world. However, they have many differences in their appearance, behavior, habitat, conservation status, and mating behavior. Here are some of the main differences and similarities between them based on those 5 properties. Appearance. Tigers have a distinctive orange or white coat with black stripes, while lions have a solid colored coat that ranges from sandy brown to reddish or white. Male lions also have a mane of long hair around their necks, which is absent in female lions and all tigers. Tigers are generally larger and heavier than lions, with the Siberian tiger being the biggest of all cats. Lions have a tuft of hair at the end of their tails, while tigers have a plain tail. Behavior. Lions are more social than tigers, living in groups called prides that consist of several females, their cubs, and one or a few males. Tigers are mostly solitary except during mating or when raising cubs. Lions and tigers are both territorial and mark their domains with urine, feces, and scratches. They are also both nocturnal and hunt by stalking and ambushing their prey, which includes various ungulates such as deer, antelope, buffalo, and zebra. Lions sometimes scavenge from other predators, while tigers rarely do. Both lions and tigers roar, but tigers also chuff, which is a friendly greeting sound. Habitat. Lions and tigers have overlapping ranges in Asia, but they seldom live in the same habitats. Lions are mainly found in Africa, with a small population in India's Gir forest. They prefer open woodlands, grasslands, and savannas where they can spot their prey easily. Tigers are native to Asia, with different subspecies adapted to different regions such as Siberia, India, China, and Southeast Asia. They inhabit a variety of habitats such as forests, swamps, mountains, and grasslands where they can use their camouflage and cover to their advantage. Conservation status. Both lions and tigers are endangered species facing threats from habitat loss, poaching, human-wildlife conflicts, and disease. According to the IUCN Red List, there are about 20,000 lions and 3,900 tigers left in the wild. Lions have lost about 94% of their historic range, while tigers have lost about 96%. Conservation efforts are underway to protect and restore their populations and habitats, such as creating protected areas, reducing human-animal conflict, and combating illegal trade. Mating. Tigers and lions have different mating behaviors depending on their social structure and habitats. Frequency. Tigers and lions can mate multiple times a day, up to 50 times or more, during the mating season. This is because female cats are induced ovulators, meaning they need repeated stimulation to release an egg. The mating season can last from a few days to a few weeks, depending on the availability of food and water. Partners. Lions are more polygamous than tigers, meaning they mate with more than one partner. Male lions can mate with several females in their pride and sometimes with females from other prides. Female lions can also mate with different males, especially when there is more than one male in the pride. Tigers, on the other hand, are mostly monogamous, meaning they mate with one partner. Male tigers can have a territory that overlaps with several females, but they usually mate with only one female at a time. Female tigers are also loyal to their mates and will reject other males that approach them. Courtship. Tigers and lions have similar courtship rituals involving vocalizations, scent marking, rubbing, and licking. They also show signs of affection such as nuzzling, grooming, and pawing. However, tigers are more secretive and solitary than lions, and they prefer to mate in secluded areas away from other animals. Lions are more open and social, and they can mate in the presence of other members of their pride or even other predators. Aggression. Tigers and lions can be aggressive during mating, especially the males. They can bite, scratch, and roar at their partners, sometimes causing injuries. This is partly due to the pain caused by the male barbed penis, which stimulates the female's ovulation. It is also a way of asserting dominance and preventing the female from escaping. However, tigers and lions can also be gentle and playful after mating, and they can cuddle and rest together. Starting a few centuries back, hybrids of lions and tigers became popular. According to Wikipedia, the history of lion-tiger hybrids dates to at least the early 19th century in India. When a male lion and a female tiger mate, they produce a hybrid offspring called a liger, which is the largest of all cats. When a male tiger and a female lion mate, they produce a hybrid offspring called a tiger, which is smaller than either parent. These hybrids are very rare in the wild, as lions and tigers usually avoid each other. They are mostly bred in captivity for entertainment or curiosity, but they often suffer from health problems and genetic defects and are usually infertile. They have a mix of physical and behavioral traits from both species, such as stripes, spots, mane, roar, chuff, sociability, and swimming ability. They also tend to grow larger than either parents, especially the ligers. The diversity of life in the ocean. Part 1. The ocean is a vast and wonderful place that supports a great diversity of life and ecosystems. From the smallest microbes to the largest whales, from the sunlit surface to the dark abyss, from the tropical coral reefs to the polar ice caps, the ocean is home to millions of different species that have adapted to various environments and conditions. This video covers just 4 of the amazing creatures in the ocean. A subsequent video will highlight more. Now let us talk about whales, dolphins, sea turtles, and seals. Number 1. Whales. These are the largest and heaviest animals on Earth, and they belong to the group of marine mammals, and they have many adaptations and behaviors that make them unique. Here are some interesting facts about whales. The blue whale is the largest animal on the planet, weighing as much as 200 tons, that is approximately 33 elephants. The blue whale has a heart the size of a Volkswagen Beetle. Its stomach can hold 1 ton of krill, and it needs to eat about 4 tons of krill each day. They are the loudest animals on Earth, and are even louder than a jet engine. The sperm whale, on the other hand, may not be the largest whale, but it has the biggest brain to have ever existed on Earth. Sperm whales are easily recognized by their massive heads and prominent rounded foreheads. Their heads also hold large quantities of a substance called spermaceti. Whalers once believed that the oily fluid was sperm, but scientists still do not understand the function of spermaceti. One common theory is that the fluid, which hardens to wax when cold, helps the whale alter its buoyancy so it can dive deep and rise again. Whales are not fish, but mammals. They breathe hair, have hair, give birth to live young, and produce milk. Whales can communicate with each other using sounds, and some species, such as humpback whales, can sing complex songs that can be heard for thousands of miles. Whales also use echolocation to navigate and find prey in the dark. Whales can migrate long distances to find food and breeding grounds. Some whales, such as gray whales, can travel up to 10,000 miles a year, from the warm waters of Baja California to the cold waters of the Bering Sea. Whales can also dive deep into the ocean, up to 10,000 feet, and stay underwater for up to an hour 30 minutes. They have special adaptations such as blubber, large lungs, and slow heart rates that help them survive in these extreme conditions. Number 2. Dolphins. These are highly intelligent and social animals that are related to whales. They also have many adaptations and behaviors that make them unique. Here are some interesting facts about dolphins. Dolphins can communicate with each other using sounds such as clicks, whistles, and songs. Dolphins are capable of forming strong bonds with other dolphins and even with humans. They also show signs of self-awareness, which is a rare trait among animals. Dolphins are not only smart, but also sensitive and emotional creatures. Dolphins can form strong bonds with each other and cooperate in hunting, playing, and defending their territory. Dolphins sleep with one half of their brain at a time and keep one eye open. It's believed they do this to keep an eye out for their group and for predators. They also sleep while swimming, either alone or in pairs. Dolphins can swim very fast, up to 30 miles per hour, and they can leap 20 feet or higher in the air. Number 3. Sea turtles. These are ancient reptiles that have adapted to live in the ocean. They too have many adaptations and behaviors that make them unique and fascinating. Here are some interesting facts about sea turtles. Sea turtles have a hard shell that protects them from predators and injuries. The shell is also part of the turtle skeleton, and it grows with the turtle throughout its life. Sea turtles can live in different habitats such as tropical, subtropical, and temperate waters. They can also migrate long distances to find food and nesting sites. Sea turtles have a special gland near their eyes that helps them get rid of excess salt from the seawater they drink. The gland produces salty tears that drip from their eyes, which can make them look like they are crying. Sea turtles have a remarkable sense of direction, and they can use the Earth's magnetic field to navigate. They can also return to the same beach where they were born to lay their eggs, even after decades of traveling. Sea turtles have a complex life cycle, and they face many challenges to survive. The female sea turtle digs a nest on the sand and lays about 100 eggs, then covers them and returns to the sea. The eggs hatch after about 2 months, and the baby turtles emerge and crawl to the water. Sea turtles can also hold their breath for 4 hours underwater, and they can slow down their heart rates to conserve oxygen. Number 4. Seals. These are semi-aquatic mammals, also known as pinnipeds. They are fin-footed, carnivorous, and mostly marine. They have streamlined bodies, thick layer of blubber that helps them stay warm and buoyant in cold waters, and flippers that help them swim and dive. Though not as fast in the water as dolphins, seals are more flexible and agile. The eyes of pinnipeds are relatively large for their size and are positioned near the front of the head. A seal's eye is suited for seeing both underwater and in air. Seals are able to see in darkness because their eyes possess a reflecting layer that increases sensitivity by reflecting light back through the rods. Seals feed on fish, squid, crustaceans, and sometimes birds, and they can hold their breath for up to 15 minutes underwater. Seals are social animals that live in large colonies, and they often haul out on land or ice to rest, breed, and molt. There is a lot to learn about the diverse forms of life in the ocean. The diversity of life in the ocean, Part 2. Welcome back, fellow explorers, to our YouTube channel as we continue our discussion of the diversity of life in the ocean. If you watched the first video released on this topic, then you must surely long to enjoy the second video. In this video, we will talk about sharks, octopuses, penguins, and jellyfish. Number 1. Sharks. Sharks are a special kind of fish that have a cartilaginous skeleton instead of bones. Cartilage is lighter and more flexible than bone, which helps sharks swim and dive. They are powerful predators and have a streamlined body. Here are a few interesting facts about sharks. Sharks have multiple rows of teeth that can be replaced throughout their lives. Some sharks can lose and regrow more than 30,000 teeth in their lifetime. Sharks use their teeth to catch and tear their prey, not to chew it. They swallow their food in large chunks or whole. Sharks have a sixth sense that helps them detect prey and predators. They have small black spots near their nose, eyes, and mouth, called the ampulla of Lorenzini, which can sense the electric fields and temperature changes and vibrations in the water. Sharks can vary greatly in size, shape, and color. The smallest shark is the dwarf lantern shark, which is about the size of a human hand. The largest shark is a whale shark, which can grow up to 12 meters long and weigh up to 20 tons. The fastest shark is the short-fin mako shark, which can swim up to 74 kilometers per hour. The slowest shark is the Greenland shark, which can swim at 1.6 kilometers per hour. Sharks mate and give birth in different ways, depending on the species and the environment. Some sharks are oviparous, meaning they lay eggs that hatch outside the female's body. The eggs are protected by a tough case, sometimes called a mermaid's purse, that has tendrils to attach to rocks or plants. Some sharks are viviparous, meaning they give birth to live young that develop inside the female's body. The young are nourished by a placenta, a yolk sac, or the mother's uterine fluids. Some sharks are ovoviviparous, meaning they retain the eggs inside their body until they hatch and then give birth to live young. The young are not connected to the mother by a placenta, but rely on the yolk sac or other eggs for nutrition. Here's an interesting question. Do sharks care for their young after they are born? No, sharks do not care for their young after they are born or hatched. The offspring have to fend for themselves and avoid predators, including other sharks. It is true that some sharks lay eggs in protective cases, while others give birth to live young, but none of them provide parental care. Number 2. Octopuses. These are highly intelligent and adaptable animals that belong to the group of cephalopods. Octopuses have 8 arms that are covered with suckers, and they can use them to manipulate objects and solve problems and puzzles like opening jars and escaping danger. Octopuses have 3 hearts. 2 of their hearts pump blood to their gills, and the third one circulates blood to their organs. Their blood is blue because it contains a copper-based pigment which helps them breathe in cold and low oxygen waters. Octopuses hide in dens, which are typically crevices in rocky outcrops or other hard structures, though some species burrow into sand or mud. They may live in search of food and bring captured prey to the den where they can eat it safely. Octopuses can also change their color and shape to camouflage or communicate. They have special cells in their skins which can produce different colors and patterns. They can also alter their texture and posture to mimic rocks, corals, seaweeds, and other animals. Octopuses can also squirt ink to escape from predators. The ink is mixed with mucus, creating a thick, dark blob that allows the animal to escape. Number 3. Penguins. These are flightless birds that have adapted to live in cold and icy regions such as Antarctica. Here are some interesting facts about penguins that you might not know. Penguins feed on krill, fish, and squid, and they can swim up to 25 miles per hour. Penguins have black and white feathers to provide insulation and also help them blend in with their surroundings. From above, their black backs match the dark ocean water, and from below, their white bellies match the bright surface lit by sunlight. This makes them less visible to predators and prey. Penguins swallow pebbles and stones as well as their food. Scientists believe that the stones may help grind up and digest their food. The stones may also add enough extra weight to help penguins dive deeper. Penguins lose their feathers once a year. They do so on land or ice, and until they grow new waterproof coats, they are unable to go into the water. This may take weeks, and most penguins lose about half their body weight during this time. Penguins are monogamous, meaning they mate with the same partner for several years. They also share the responsibility of caring for their eggs and chicks. Number 4. Jellyfish. They are amazing creatures. They are not really fish, but are invertebrates. They have soft and transparent bodies that resemble umbrellas. Here are some interesting facts about jellyfish that you may not know. Jellyfish are carnivorous. They have tentacles that contain stinging cells that they use to capture and paralyze their prey, such as plankton, fish, and crustaceans. Jellyfish do not have brains, hearts, or bones, and they rely on currents and contractions to move. Jellyfish are also bioluminescent, meaning they can produce and emit light. This mechanism is used to attract prey and scare off predators. A species of jellyfish is believed to be immortal. It can revert from the medusa stage back to the polyp stage and then regrow into a new medusa. This process can repeat indefinitely, making the jellyfish potentially immortal. Scientists are studying this phenomenon to learn more about aging and regeneration. The life of a sloth. Sloths live in the tropical forests of Central and South America. With their long arms and shaggy fur, they resemble monkeys, but they are actually related to armadillos and anteaters. They can be 2 to 2.5 feet long, and depending on the species, weigh from 3.6 to 7.7 kilograms. There are 2 main species of sloth, identified by whether they have 2 or 3 claws on their front feet. The 2 species are similar in appearance, with round heads, sad-looking eyes, tiny ears, and stubby tails. 2-toed sloths are slightly bigger and tend to spend more time hanging upside down than their 3-toed cousins, who will often sit upright in the fork of a tree branch. 3-toed sloths have a facial coloring that makes them look like they're always smiling. They also have 2 extra neck vertebrae that allow them to turn their heads almost all the way around. Sloths have color vision but have poor visual acuity. They also have poor hearing. Thus, they rely on their sense of smell and touch to find food. It's a good thing sloths don't have to go to school. They'd never make it on time. These drowsy tree dwellers sleep up to 20 hours a day. And even when they're awake, they barely move at all. In fact, They're so incredibly sluggish, algae actually grows on their fur. They only come down to the ground once a week to go to defecate. They slowly move about by digging their front claws into the dirt and dragging their bodies. If they are caught by a predator, sloths turn from sluggish to slugger, biting fiercely, hissing, slashing with their claws, and shrieking. Sloths have a low metabolism and a large stomach that helps them digest tough, fibrous leaves. They eat very little food per day and can lose up to a third of their body weight in one sitting while defecating. The sloth's hair is a living, breathing home to many different organisms, from microbes, insects to fungi and algae. Even the entire life cycle of some moth species relies almost exclusively on sloths. When a sloth climbs down to defecate on the forest floor, female moths lay their eggs in the dung. Once adult moths emerge from the dung, they fly to the canopy to mate in the sloth's fur, and the whole cycle begins all over again. Sloths have a symbolic relationship with algae and fungi that grow on their fur. The algae provide camouflage and nutrients, while the fungi may have medicinal properties and protect against parasites. Sloths are surprisingly good at swimming and can hold their breath for up to 40 minutes underwater. They can also use their long claws to defend themselves from predators such as jaguars and eagles. Sloths have a unique way of communicating and reproducing. They use vocalizations, scent marking, and body language to attract mates and warn off rivals. Female sloths give birth to one baby at a time, which stays with them for up to 5 months to a year. In some cases, young sloths die from a fall indirectly because the mothers prove unwilling to leave the safety of the trees to retrieve the young. Would you believe if you were told that sloths are 3 times stronger than the average human? It's surprising, but they actually are. They have a highly specialized muscle arrangement that can produce enough strength to withstand the force of a jaguar trying to rip them from the tree. Specialized tendons in the sloth's hands and feet lock into place, allowing them to hang upside down for long periods of time without wasting any energy. This unique locking mechanism is also how sloths are able to sleep while hanging from a tree branch. They have even been known to remain suspended upside down after death. Sloths are anatomically designed to fall out of trees. On average, a sloth will fall out of a tree once a week for its entire life. But all sloths are anatomically designed to fall and survive. They can plummet from over 100 feet without injury. That's the height of 12 double-decker buses. When 2 sloths fight, it is typically over access to female for mating, and the aim of a sloth fight is to knock its opponent out of the tree. Some research shows that sloths can live up to 40 years in the wild. However, this is only an estimate, as it is difficult to track the age of wild sloths. Their teeth and nails grow continuously throughout their lives, making it impossible to determine their age by looking at them. In captivity, sloths can live even longer, up to 50 years. The majority of recorded sloth deaths in Costa Rica are due to contact with electrical lines and poachers. Sloths are victims of animal trafficking where they are sold as pets. However, they make very poor pets as they have such a specialized ecology. Lucy Cook, a zoologist, said about sloths, "They did not evolve to be somebody's house pets. Sloths make lousy pets. That's the truth of it." She described it as the curse of being cute. Behind their easygoing nature and apparent fondness for hugs and that perpetual smile is a highly specialized biology that leaves sloths largely unable to survive outside the rainforest, especially because they survive on a complicated diet of about 40 different plant species. She further said, "They're highly specialized animals. That's why you don't find them in the zoos." Most sloths are listed as least concern on the IUCN Red List of threatened species. These tree-dwelling mammals rely on the health of tropical rainforests for food, shelter, and space. So, as trees get cut down, the rainforest may shrink along with its inhabitants, one of them being the slow yet steady sloth. What a fascinating insight into the lives of sloths. We do hope you find this discussion interesting. Keep watching this channel for more updates. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell.